What's good, y'all? It's Life CEO. I'm back. As y'all can tell by the thumbnail and the title, today I got a Jordan brand panel or whatever to talk on. But it's been a long time since I dropped the last vlog. I want to say the last vlog was September last year, I want to say. Let me check. The last vlog was yep, 4 months ago. The last vlog was dropped 4 months ago, so I just want to give y'all a little update before we tune in today's video. So the last vlog was 4 months ago, so what is that, September? Let's see, the September, yeah, I believe it was the anniversary for the brand. We did the pop-up shop. Since then, I really just been to myself, honestly. October came around, November came around, December came around. That was the fourth quarter. That's one of the most trafficky, busiest times of the year, I should say, for the apparel industry or any e-commerce, honestly, because you know you got Black Friday, you got Christmas, etc. So I was super busy with that. And then another thing, was, let me know if anybody relates to this, but when I first started the channel, I'm not sure for anybody who's around, we did this thing called Uncut, and it was basically just like where we went to, you know, different tournaments, basketball tournaments, like my AAU team, we recorded, blah, blah, blah. It was called Uncut because it was unedited. You know, we just picked up the camera, vlog, didn't do any editing besides, like, you know, putting the intro in there, of course. Other than that, there was literally no, shoot, there wasn't even an intro. The intro was just text over the screen, like when the videos first started. So there was literally no editing. Then I got more into like content creation, like the quality content creation. I started to edit my vlog and stuff like that. So I really got into filming these YouTube videos more so because I wanted me and my team to be able to look back at those videos years down the line. But when I really fell in love with the quality part of it, you know, the editing, you know, the color grading, it kind of discouraged this. What's the correct? Not even discouraged me. I'm not saying I fell out of love with it, but I kind of got discouraged, I guess you could say, because I went from, you know, making these videos, you know, just putting them together, and then I actually started editing them. I purchased, you know, 2-3 cameras. this is my 4th or 5th camera. Started purchasing cameras, you know, spending time out of my day, you know, hours and hours to edit these videos for y'all, and then I'm not really seeing results. And I've been on YouTube since 2021. I know that's necessarily not that long, because I know people that have been on there for a decade now, they're not seeing no results. And I'm not saying that I'm in it for just the passion of it, but with what I have going on in my life right now, I don't have as much time to put things. I'm older now, you know, I'm getting to an adult age, and I don't really have the time to put together and do things that aren't creating me some type of income, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying I'm trying to do YouTube for the money part of it. It's just everything else that is taking time out of my 24 hours of the day is making me some type of income. That's how it pays my bills. So I'm just more so saying that I have to focus on those things. I more so have to prioritize those things rather than this. But shout out my boy Ben. He said you've been doing some extravagant things and people would love to see that. So I'm gonna try to get back to filming it. Like 2 weeks ago, I went to Belize. I'm gonna insert, you know, 2-3 clips here. As I'm talking, y'all can kind of just watch over them. Basically, a company that I worked with, and they also gave me an award not too long ago for Student Entrepreneur of the Year or Young Entrepreneur of the Year, blah, blah, blah. They ended up taking me and 4 student entrepreneurs out there, and they collab with another company called Soul to Success to learn more about agriculture. So we went out to Belize. So something like that. Like I wish I would have vlogged, but I just honestly I would just felt like, I don't know, man. I just felt discouraged. But hopefully I'm back. It's about the weather about to switch, so we got some vlogs coming up for y'all. By the time y'all seeing this, I already did film the men's league videos. We are in a men's league. We're coming towards the end of the season. But like I said, I'm trying to get back into it. So by the time you're seeing this, there should be some men's league video dropping within like a week or two. By the time you're seeing this, probably like a week. Championship Sunday starts this Sunday. So by the time you're seeing this, like I said, I already filmed 2 men's league videos, and they'll be dropping within a week or so. We got next week the Vintage Festival. Y'all know I vlog them every year. I'm gonna go to that again. And then yeah, so I just wanted to catch up with y'all. I don't want to just come back bluntly, you know, and just leave y'all in the dust. That's kind of what I've been going on. You want to see a little bit more of my life. Sometimes I post on my main. It's rare. I'm honestly only on social media because of my brand page. I'm more like TikTok. I just like to scroll on TikTok. Instagram, it's really not much on there for me now. Sometimes I post on my story, like my highlights, so you can check that out. LONMITCHH, Lon Mitch. So yeah, as y'all can tell by the thumbnail and the title, we got a panel talk today. I'm debating if I want to bring the mic that I have on currently, if I want to be mic'd up, because I believe there'll probably be microphones, so y'all be able to hear me regardless. I think I'm honestly stick with this mic though, because like I said, it's a panel talk, so I know towards the end they'll have audience ask questions and stuff like that. So I definitely probably will keep this mic just in case there's anybody in the audience that wants to speak. But like I said, this is a panel talk for Jordan brand. By the time you're seeing this, it's already released. But the Jordan Fragment 1s, they are dropping tomorrow. It's currently Thursday when I'm filming this video. Is Thursday the 26th. They're dropping Friday the 27th. Next, y'all know the store that I'm in currently, and that I filmed the last video, the pop-up that was in Next. Rural of Next in Cleveland, Ohio, at Beechwood Mall. I believe Jordan brand wanted a lot of the stores, or all of the stores that are getting the Jordan Fragment 1s, to create like a panel. Because if y'all know Maddie, she's in the panel talk as well, like this weekend with another store or whatever. So if I'm not mistaken, they're just putting together like a panel talk with the different stores to, you know, talk about the current state of fashion and where it's going. So y'all will hear a little bit about that. I'm blessed the opportunity to be a part of something like this. So right now I am about to pack my stuff up. I believe G and my mom will be there, so they'll probably just be holding the camera. So I won't be much in the camera. Obviously I'll be in the panel. So if you made it this far in the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch y'all at the panel. Fire, right? Yeah. You think I don't know straight no when they told me? I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, I do. What? No mystery. Oh yeah. Ooh. Look good, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, he's fire though. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know how I want to play the lacy though.
I ain't gonna lie, I might pick. I might go like lace out like kids, like, you feel me? Half laced up, boom, boom.
Black.
I'm quality though, like stitching and everything. You gotta pick the details.
I might come to red. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, they come with different laces?
Ooh wee. Let me lace up real quick. Alright y'all, they on the feet. I low-key wish I would have went to yellow laces, but it just took me 10 minutes to put these on.
You record real quick?
Yeah.
Yo!
Got them on feet. I low-key wish I would have did the yellow laces, but it just took me 10 minutes to put these on. So you got on like these they like white and then they turn into black. Once you put the pants over, it low-key look like straight white, which I guess it matched that on the white tee, so it's cool. But I low-key wish I would have with the yellow laces. Y'all can see Zach got on the yellow.
Damn, my fault.
It is.
My fault, boy. I ain't gonna answer the way.
The yellow low-key remind me of Union Forest. I mean, it low-key is what it is, but next time I wear them, I just go yellow. So we're about to set up right now, and then we'll catch on in a second.
Is it recording? Alright, it's recording.
Alright, so y'all know who I am. I'm Zach, better known as you know, the KOS. I've been with Ruler Next now for like 19 years, you know what I'm saying? When you think Next, you think about me most of the time, you know what I'm saying? Most of the styles and stuff that you see in the store, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, when they see me, they be on it, you know what I'm saying? If they see me even wear any of y'all brands and stuff, they be like, you know what I'm saying, what is that, you know? Your brand want that one chance is hitting, you know, that was it Elohim? Yeah, that brand is hitting, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you got what I'm rocking, you know, which I'm also an ambassador for, Needlework, you know. All three of them brands, you know what I'm saying? We is doing what it's supposed to do, you know. Change. And when it come down to it, you know, change is good for any people be, you know, people like the, you know, of course, Instagram, you know what I'm saying, social media and all that type of stuff when you come down to it. But actually coming into the store and seeing it, you know what I'm saying, that's where, you know what I'm saying, that's where a lot of it come in, you know. That's what people be like, oh, you know, I gotta have it, you know what I'm saying? It's different from seeing it on, you know what I'm saying, on video or on IG to actually come to the store, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I give y'all credit at, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been messing with our fashion big time. So, you know. What you think?
So just a little bit about me. I don't know me already, but my name is London. I'm 19 years old. I'm the owner of One Chance.
Right.
I started with One Chance back in 2020. I was always into fashion. With my dad, I went bonding was through fashion.
Right.
But I never really had the push to do something big. I started a brand.
Okay.
In 2020, I was involved in a life-threatening car accident. I was playing basketball heavy at the time. So when the doctor came in and told me that I would be off my feet for 6 to 9 months, that's when it snapped. It's time to do something big. And carry that legacy that me and my dad had or whatever. And I just realized, like, you only have one chance in life.
That's what you're doing. You're carrying on the legacy of your father. Yeah. So that's where you got the whole, the one chance.
And that's why, like, a lot of my stuff you'll see 10.
Yeah.
Because he died when I was 10 years old.
Wow.
And I was playing basketball, so I like to say I was still wearing 10 on my back.
Okay.
Makes sense. So, yeah, fast forward to now. We're doing big things on the comedy, the Osita, Elohim, as well as Next as well. So
right.
Big.
Man, and Elohim is also he's been doing very well in here. We also got, you know, a brand which is called Private Label. You know, Private Label was another pair. Like that's like a pair of like jeans or a hoodie or shirt. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you want to wear Subi or purple, you know what I'm saying? You go to Private Label. You know what I'm saying? Which probably won't cost as much. You know what I'm saying?
Quality, yeah.
And it's great. And it's great quality, you know, so yeah, what about you?
Guy Rice, Akron, Ohio.
Okay.
Content creator, brand ambassador for Elohim.
Okay.
Basically, Osita, he put me on. Like, you know, he put me on, he found me when I was like small content creator. He said, I like you. I want you to model. So he trusted my vision and everything. And now at 15K followers, met me at 1K followers.
That's great.
So it made me more hungry, you know.
No, you should.
And I came here to speak for OC today because he's all on the Cincy, and
right.
Wanted to like help him out and everything, you know.
No, that's good.
He put me on.
That's good. So you basically carrying on his, on his vision and everything. Same with me, like I said, with the whole needlework thing, like I said, it's a brand that is really popping, like for real. It started out here and it's actually going global right now, Like I said, Instagram and social media does a lot, we got celebrities actually wearing the brand, so I mean it's doing well. The same as your one fans and your Elohim. So I say things is going pretty well, As you can see, it's in ruling next, This is one of the biggest companies out here, So y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing, so and that just me speaking by myself, like I said, I've been with them for 19 years, and I watch how people come in here almost every day, what I'm saying, running to where that one chance at, or what what I'm saying, I'm like, it's right there. You see people with smiles on their face, and it ain't just young people, what I'm saying? Older people, what I'm saying? Like I had older people come in here asking for the one chance from LOE, People actually want to get dressed, go to concerts, stuff like that, So the fashion is there. So, all I can say is, y'all keep up doing what y'all doing. Same with, like I said, with the still work, everything gonna be what it is, Your vision is great, like you said, you basically living on your dad's memory, what I'm saying? I'm sure he up there smiling, down on you right now, because your brand is doing what it's supposed to do. And like what, your brand ain't been here, how long your brand been in next now?
2024, September 1st, that's when we did the first of it pop-up.
And this is 2026. Look how God works. You see what I'm saying? So your dad already doing things up there for you. So. Is streetwear still counterculture, or is it just culture now? What you think?
Great. And now I'm hungry. It's order in.
When I was reading through the questions, I was like, that's a tough question.
That's tough though, because me personally, I don't know, like, I got my own style and everything. Like, it's like what I like to do. I don't care what everybody else likes. It's me. So I really can't answer that for real. Like, I'm creating my own way,
Healthy choice.
What about you, man?
Having it all.
It's hard to say as well. As you know, pre-COVID, that was a whole different time for the culture.
No, for sure.
People lining up.
For sure.
I will say people are trying to get back into that now. People, it's so many brands online. A lot of people are wanting to come into the stores, feel the items. Like you said, I would say that it's trying to get back to that, but I would honestly say overall it's kind of cool.
I got you. Okay. Has social media accelerated creativity or flattened in its own trends? What y'all think?
Yeah. I mean, like, without social media, man, you couldn't do that.
And I 100% agree. Just by me speaking, when we, when they introduced me to, what was it, Facebook, I'm saying? I'm older, older than y'all, but I'm not doing no Facebook and all that stuff, but actually created a Facebook page and noticed, my clientele building more and more and more. Then they introduced Instagram, and Instagram went crazy, So just off those two social media pages, that's where your stuff actually, go skyrocket on for real.
Yeah.
So for sure. What about okay? How do you balance documenting culture versus shaping it?
Can you say that again?
How do you balance documenting culture versus shaping it?
That's a tough thing. So
That's another tough question.
It's another one, right?
The way the world is right now, with social media playing a big part and everything, that's a difficult question to answer. Like I said,
right? No, ain't no right or wrong answer to that.
Definitely.
So you agree with that?
Yeah.
What you saying? Okay. What does original even mean in 2026? Are we remixing referencing or recycling?
There's no such thing as original in 2026. I was actually watching the video the other day, and somebody literally said, if somebody's like, say you see my hood, and you was like, oh, that's original. You may think it's original just because you don't know where that concept came. Right. Everything comes from a concept.
No,
it's super duper rare to just create something from scratch. Even if you think you created from scratch, somebody across the world could have did that. You just don't know it. So I would honestly say it. 2026, this is not a safe thing to do.
Yeah, you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the graphic heavy streetwear fading or evolving into something more refined?
You said, what do you think?
Is graphic heavy streetwear fading or evolving into something more refined?
I feel like some of it is fading, but a lot of it is like growing because like we're going back to like old trends and everything. Like 2016 trend, like a lot of people started throwing like old stuff in, like, you know, but like old fashioned, it's been there. Like a lot of people still taking inspo from Michael Jackson, Prince. A lot of people, like me personally, I take inspo from Allen Iverson. Like Allen Iverson, Lil Wayne.
Right.
And I feel like that it would never die. It never fade away.
I mean, because you got different fashions, like stuff that I thought that would never, like the chains y'all be wearing on y'all, you know, like the wallet chains. Those is in, you know what I'm saying? People wearing flare jeans, you know what I'm saying? That's in. You got the stacks. People actually want to wear them skinny, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff is in right now. So, you know, you even got the crop tops, you know? All of a sudden, now people want to wear crop tops, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know.
No, I agree, like you said, because Zach, you've been around for a minute, so you've been a witness of it. A lot of these trends, like how I said back in the day, they coming back.
They
recycling, like, you know, for example, like a rugby jersey. 2020, I would never thought to do anything like that, but it's coming back. A lot of the trends are literally recycling. So honestly, I would say they can't be really, like the graphics can't really die because they just be on site.
Right. No, I got you. This question is for you as well. When you design a piece, are you thinking about art, utility, margin, or community first? What actually wins?
I would say first community, because I've learned that I gotta create more so what the consumer likes rather than what I more so like. Obviously, I am my brand, so I want to create something that, you know, that I approve of, but at the same time, I got to make sure the consumer really likes it.
Right.
And then the second thing is functionality.
Okay.
I am shifting more towards the active streetwear.
Okay.
And the first thing when I think of active, I'm not thinking of a Nike. I gotta wear that shirt to work out in. It's mandatory I wear that shirt to work out in.
Right.
It's more so, can it be worked out in? If you want the choice, a lot of athletes, a lot of these NBA players, a lot of these they want to be comfortable. So that's what I think of active.
I got you.
Denzel Ward came in here. Got a jack. You just comfortable in that. So that's when I think about active.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I think about.
And he loves your brand.
Yeah,
he loves your brand. I just got done putting him together, and he bought a couple pieces of your One Chance. So
I seen that when I was.
Matter of fact, he even bought those that you got on that you wearing right now. So yeah, like I said, that's what I'm talking about. Like the athletes, you know what I'm saying? The celebrities is actually wearing y'all brands. What y'all think about that when y'all see that? Like, how does that make y'all feel?
I feel like it's like hard work, like the hard work you spend nights, days doing, and you see like somebody big actually like messing with it, you know?
Right.
Like, and it's like sometimes you may feel like it's like gonna go down drain, but like no, like you just keep working, you know?
Right.
Hard work.
Right.
And I definitely, I agree with that. Like, it honestly shocks me more so with Osita, honestly, because Osita really runs like e-com. I'm not sure you know, but like he really ran the e-com, especially like last year on the TikTok. So to see people that he was really more so selling strictly online, and you able to, you know, put these celebrities into the brand, it's honestly shocking. But for me, it's shocking as well. Like I said, I was out of town when I seen Denzel Ward. It was a whole hour back. I was in Belize, and My cousin was like, "This Denzel Ward." I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck? Like Denzel Ward in the merch? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So I appreciate you for doing that.
No, for sure. 100%. So, are we entering an era of timeless product, or are we still driven by drops and hype cycles? What y'all think about that?
If they get some top, we could take the chase. Cause you know the area, but thank God I'm not far over 100 M's.
I feel like
I don't even know why they
a lot of people see like trends,
they put into the town, they were saying how the hell they get them houses.
A lot of people they don't know how to be original.
No,
like,
sure.
They just hop on the trend, you know. Like,
no, for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Nowadays, like a lot of Jordans, these some of the best Jordans I didn't see in a hot minute. Something like this might, you know what I mean, they're obviously gonna sell out, but it ain't gonna be no line down the street how it used to 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Sometimes that kind of makes me, you know, a little mad, cause like, dang, where did time go? But at the same time,
100%.
time to change.
I mean, like I said, as long as I've been with the company, you know, I get excited over certain releases that we have, and when I, you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking we're gonna have like a line out this world, you know what I'm saying, for this shoe, and then it don't even be like that. I just be like, man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like certain LeBron, certain Jordan, certain Deion, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I actually grew up on, and then when you just see the stuff sitting, it kind of hurts you a little bit. Like, man, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? But like this Saturday, you know what I'm saying? They dropping them Wolf Grade 5s. You know what I'm saying? And people been going crazy about them. It's these as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many phone calls we got about these junior ones today. Like, so it's there. It's there. Let me see. I got another one for y'all.
Immerse yourself in academic excellence. Take
Okay.
comfort in knowledge.
What role does sport play in shaping design, language today, performance,
Discover
and identity?
valuable educational experiences. And evaluate
That's a good question, but honestly, if I had to be 100% honest, a lot of the brands are not looking for, like I said, the functionality that I'm looking for. Because a lot of these, like SGA, when you look at SGA, you're looking at a fashionista. If you agree,
Right.
like SGA out here wearing exotic items. He's not really looking for
and lots of relationship time.
a drop
But whether you're
He's looking
single,
for the
married,
exotic
or dating,
designer,
just
in
remember,
my opinion.
you're around
Right.
time. Sometimes it feels like
Right.
everyone
You
has
agree?
it all together in their love lives. But the truth is, we're all still
Who's
figuring
driving
it out.
culture more right now? Athletes,
Get some outside
musicians,
perspective,
designers,
professional
or everyday
opinions,
kids on
understanding,
TikTok?
and a lot less pressure on yourself.
It's a good question for you.
You're right.
I feel like
Visit BetterHelp.com
everyday kids on TikTok for real. See, it's like they posting every day. Like, you know, like everybody around the world seeing it. Like,
And that's
older
the thing, I
than
would
me.
cut you off. That's how you know I'm old. I didn't even know what a TikTok was. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was like, you on TikTok? I didn't know what that was, you know what I'm saying? But I heard it is, you know. So people actually use TikTok to sell their clothes, to do all kinds of stuff. So you saying TikTok is where it's at?
Yep.
You would put TikTok over like Instagram and all those other ones? Or what?
I feel like TikTok is like more popular, you know, right now. Like, it's more hot. That's where all the younger kids are at. Like, a lot of kids right now putting stuff on their Christmas list as we speak, you know. And it's like, and then when we see those videos, athletes see them too, and then musicians and everybody around the world see them. So you never know who's watching, you know.
I got you. Agree with that? Is the community built online, or does it still require physical space? What does a store mean in 2026?
Like I said, I think it's personally coming back. Like I said, from 2020 to 2025, 2024, really, it kind of died down. But to get to a brand like Off-White, Supreme, all them bigger brands, I feel like you don't have no choice but to have a real deal community. It's only so far that just running ads, all these ads is gonna get you. Because you want a legit community for the people to come out to the pop-up shop and stuff like that. You need a real deal community.
No, for sure, for sure. You agree with that too? Okay. I think this question is for me. What makes someone walk into a store instead of buying on their phone? I think what makes somebody come into the store is that they actually can come into the store and actually get it right then and there, you know what I'm saying? Than actually trying to, you know what I'm saying, order it or whatever on the phone. Because I mean, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, when it comes down to it, you know, when you see something, you can look online and be like, oh, I want that now, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to wait, you know what I'm saying, to order something. You can just go to the store and pick it up, you know what I'm saying? So I would say, that's what I would say, with, you know.
And then I got a son now, like, when you go in the stores, you can actually like try on things.
And you can try the stuff on.
Like, yeah, like just feel the quality and everything.
The quality of the brand. And then sometimes, you know, you could be a 2X, you know what I'm saying? But that 2X you might put on might not even be a 2X, you know what I'm saying? Some of this stuff is cut smaller. So, you know, so it's actually good to actually come in the store and be able to try that stuff on. So yeah, no, I got y'all. Can a brand scale without losing its soul or delusion? What's it say? What that say?
And I thought about the things we did.
Unbeatable?
And I thought about you new as a kid.
I don't know what that means, but we go, okay. Y'all got any questions about, you know, what we were talking about?
No.
I mean,
Not really.
like I said, I mean, you know, like I said, by me working here, I appreciate both of y'all, you know, because I mean, like I said, y'all brands are steady growing every day, you know what I'm saying, when I'm here, you know. It's amazing to see how I watched you when you came in here and how people actually come in, they call on the phone asking about One Chance, they asking about Elohim, you know what I'm saying, that's a blessing in disguise, man. Same with this needlework, you know, like brands are steady, you know what I'm saying, building and going up. So I give my praises to both of y'all. You know?
That's good that you really pushing our stuff. Like a lot of these people, they may think you own the brand because the way you push it.
Right.
But you don't have to do that. But you know, you pushing our brand like it's yours.
Right.
That's real.
That's like what I just said. When like a lot of these athletes or celebrities come in, you know, they used to the Subi or they used to the purple and all that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, well, check out this brand right here, One Chance or Elohim or Needlework. You know, they like, well, where is it from? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, it's from, you know what I'm saying, from the city. Oh, it's from the city. I'm going to get it just because, just to, you know, just to show love to, you know, whatever. So that's where it be at, you know, like seriously. So like I said, I appreciate y'all, you know. Let's keep these brands growing. Let's keep the fashion going. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep the ideas going. Y'all see it. You see what's going on. You know, I know you got a bunch of ideas you got coming with some more stuff. You know, I know y'all about to come out with some crazy stuff for the summertime. So let's keep it going. Appreciate y'all, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
Beyonce, be like his Al, be your black ass trying to say. Remember him from Black Street, he was black as the street was. I never be laid back.
Alright, y'all. Back in the car. A little panel was over. The panel was smaller. Obviously than my usually, like I've recorded, you know, stuff on the channel before, which was cool with me. From my knowledge, y'all know I do like work with Next and like, you know, put my stuff in the store or whatever. So they literally just texted us yesterday. They released tomorrow, Friday. They texted us yesterday about the panel being today. Said like, hey, last minute it just came upon us. So it was a real small panel. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if anybody, you know, works with these big companies if I'm wrong, but when they do these like exclusive like collabs and pieces and they get them, they be requiring these stores to do certain like incentives so they can keep getting these like exclusive pairs and stuff like that. Like I remember the one time back in like 2023 there was a Nike Air Max day and they had got them and I got the same thing. It was like a little panel talk. It was a pop-up shop. We had to do a full-on interview and I got the shoes. So they be having like required to do certain things for or whatever, and I think this is one of them, and it was super last minute, so they didn't really have time to get, you know, microphones and stuff like that. But it was a super dope experience. I appreciate the entire Next team, Zach and Ka for doing the panel. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Hope the audio was good as well. The music was a little there, and also I didn't have my mic because I thought we was gonna have microphones, but that's besides the point. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video. It's the Life of CEO, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.